guys, Andrea here with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm feeling so psyched because it's almost Christmas and I love Christmas. And I'm wearing my little Christmas poncho here that I got this year. Let me show you guys. It's so cute. And it has this hood. Let me see if I can not mess up my hair. Look at you guys. Isn't it so cute? I love it. I love it. And it's really nice and warm. And I like that it's a poncho and it's not like all constricting and junk. But I'm here to hang out with y'all. And for this most special occasion, I'm also going to have a little bit of wine. And I rarely ever drink, but I just felt like having a little bit of wine with my ladies tonight. And just in case you're curious, I will show you what it is that I am partaking in. And I am a Michigan girl, so this is from Leelanau Cellars, and it's my favorite. It's called Great Lakes Red, and it's a sweet wine. It's a semi-sweet table wine. It's a red wine, obviously, and it is cheap. This huge bottle, I believe, goes for $11, and I'm telling you, you guys, if you like wine, this wine tastes amazing. I would choose this wine over more expensive brands any day. And they have a whole line of different wines. My girlfriend was over last week and we drank some raspberry wine, which was delicious. So yeah, gonna have a little wine. Cheers to you ladies. And I have a little friend mail. And I'm going to be answering some questions that was sent to me by my girl CJ. And so CJ was one of the first people that I think subscribed to my channel and really embraced me and just gotten to know her. And I definitely would call her a friend. As many of you know, and she's just a wonderful person, and we swap mail back and forth, and she's just really been a joy to get to know. And so, girl, tonight is about you. Yep, because I'm opening your friend mail, and I'm going to be answering from the crazy list of questions that you sent me, but really good questions, and I asked for them, and I appreciate it. So let's see. I did rip open the package already. Hopefully I didn't rip anything else. And let's see. Okay, so right at the top, oh my gosh, I see pink chickens everywhere. So she got me one of these makeup bags with the mermaid all over it, and it says Mermazing, and there's like a bunch of cute little markers in here, Lisa Frank markers, and oh, it's so cute, a pink chicken clip, and a couple of pink chicken clips. So super cute. That is so cute, girl. And I do not have a mermaid bag, so thank you. Now I do. Oh my goodness. You guys, I just can't believe Christmas is only a few days away. I think, today's Vlogmas day 19? I think so. I think. Alright, let me just get all this good stuff out of here, and hopefully I'm not dropping anything. And we have a card, and I won't read you what's inside, but I will show you the card. And a pink chicken. Girl, you know me. Hashtag pink chicken. Yes. I want to read it, but I don't want to stop. I will read it after this video. Okay, she sent me a pocket notepad. Super cute. I recognize this. And it says Stay Golden, I believe. Yeah. Stay Golden. So pretty. I love the pink and the black and white striping on there. Thank you. And let's see. Got this package here. Oh boy. I think I better be careful. So my girl likes making pocket letters, and I owe her now 2 pocket letters. I've never actually made one myself, and if you've never seen one, it's basically one of these baseball card sheets, and then you just put all sorts of different little things on the front and the back. She has gift tags in here, and what is this? Oh, that's cute. Where did you, is this Dollar Tree? It's a little box with stickers in it. That is super cute. And I just love these pocket letters. They're so unique. And eventually I want to be able to like line them up and use them for decoration. I want to get all the things that you guys have sent me so far displayed. Look at this makeup bag. It's so pretty. This is so me. I literally have a necklace that I wore when I got married, and it reminds me of that. This is so pretty. And let's see what she put inside. Girl, you outdid yourself with these pink chickens. This is so cute. Little pink chicken coin purse. And yes, if any of you have not heard me say pink chicken, I don't even know how it started. It just kind of started around here as a silly joke because I got one of the pink plastic flamingos from Dollar Tree and put it out in the backyard over the summer, and I don't know, I just started calling it pink chicken, and it's now become a thing. And you know, maybe it's a shorty complex because flamingos are so like tall and, you know, kind of graceful and svelte, and I'm kind of SpongeBob. So SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. So I don't know. I just really love the pink chickens. And a nail file with like the mermaid design. And a little makeup brush. And a keychain. And it looks like it opens up. Oh, that is really cute. I can keep my Aldi quarter in here. If any of you have an Aldi where you are, you know what I mean. You need a quarter to get your cart, and then when you return your cart, you get your quarter back. But that really would be perfect for an Aldi quarter. Yay! That is cool. Okay, and she sent me this here. Look at that. It's so pretty. And it says, life's most beautiful things are not seen with your eyes, but felt with your heart. So true, right? That's awesome. Thank you, girl. I will definitely put this up. It will definitely match the colors in our living room and like our hallway area. So I will definitely be putting that up so I can think of you. And then she sent this here. It's an adult coloring book. Relax with 39 groovy images. Peace and love. Right? I like the sound of that. Oh, that's pretty. And there are all... Yes! Oh, I can't wait to color that one. That is so me. I love it. This is a really, really cute coloring book, for sure. Thank you. And that is everything that my girl sent me, and I just love it, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and always thinking of me, and cheers to you and Kevin. And without saying too much, I just want to ask all of you ladies, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a good place right now. I have a wonderful husband and you know, 2 beautiful stepdaughters. I do have a hard time around, especially Christmas, missing my parents, but you know, I'm blessed because I do have people to spend it with, and there are people who have lost loved ones recently. There are people who don't have family to spend the holidays with, and I just really feel it on my heart to just ask you guys, if you are praying people, you know, let's just keep these people in prayer, that this Christmas their hearts would have healing, and you know, that they really would feel the peace and the joy of the season and why we celebrate. And you know, let's just remember that there are other people out there aside from our own little bubble, and you know, be kind. Let's be kind and share love with people. And that is my little PSA for today. So like I said earlier, my girl CJ sent me a bunch of questions. She emailed me, and if you guys didn't know, my email is down in the description box, and I would love to hear from you guys anytime. Just, you know, give a shout out, say hi, get to know you. So it's a really long list of questions. I probably won't get through all of them, or maybe I will if I drink enough wine. But I'm going to start with 2 of my favorite things right now, and those are favorite Christmas movies and favorite Christmas songs. CJ asked me what my favorites were, and I couldn't narrow it down to like 1. I couldn't narrow it down to 5. So I decided I'm going to give you a top 10. So my favorite Christmas movies, not necessarily in this order, are The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, specifically the first movie. I do have all 3 of them and I like them, but the first one to me is just a classic. I loved how he played that role, and it's just, that movie makes me cry every time I watch it. The next one is White Christmas, and I'm talking old school White Christmas. I just, even as a young girl, I just loved watching it. I loved watching them dance. I thought Danny Kaye was just so funny, and I can't get through the holiday season without watching White Christmas. A Christmas Story, gotta watch it. You'll shoot your eye out if you don't. And funny Christmas story, my husband, who is 47, had never seen this movie. When did we watch it, babe? I finally got you to watch it a couple years ago, maybe. And I just could not believe that as a young boy, that, you know, I can understand as a young boy, he didn't want to watch White Christmas and, you know, The Sound of Music and things like that. But A Christmas Story is like right up a young boy of the 70s, 80s alley. So we did end up watching it, and he did like it, and now that is going to be, definitely a regular movie we watch every year until he can memorize and recite key parts to that movie. Christmas with the Cranks, that's been out for a while now. What is that, like maybe at least 10 years old now? And I would say that falls into a newer classic movie, and that's with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen again. I really like Tim Allen, but I definitely have to watch that movie. I love when she like drops the ham at the grocery store and it rolls out onto the street, and a semi truck comes and smashes it up, and it's a good movie. This is not necessarily a Christmas movie, but it seems like they play it around Christmas. So I remember growing up and I just associate Christmas with this movie, and it is The Sound of Music, and I love it. I love the songs. My husband could vouch for that because I break out into the Sound of Music songs throughout the year. And it's just a beautiful classic movie, and I love it. I actually just ordered the DVD from Amazon because I think I used to have it on VHS, but yeah, I really wanted The Sound of Music in my life without, it's already a long enough movie without having commercials in it. So yeah, I just got my own DVD. The next one is Elf. I love Elf. It makes me laugh a lot. Especially the very first time, I remember seeing it for the first time, and I remember just rolling laughing. But that's become a classic movie to me. I think it's a really cute movie. And yeah, Home Alone, another one. I remember being a little, really young when that came out, and the first time seeing it, just laughing until I was crying. Number 9, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because what is Christmas without a little Chevy Chase antics, right? And the last one, I don't know if it's necessarily considered a Christmas movie, but it takes place around the Christmas time, and that is Trading Places. I think it's a funny movie. I think Eddie Murphy is a funny dude, and so yeah, I like watching that around the holidays. So that's the top 10, you guys, and let me know down below, what are some of your favorite Christmas movies? I'm sure I'm missing some. These are just the ones I could think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I'd really like to know, what are some of your faves? And on to fave Christmas songs. I did a top 10 of these too, and I'm sure there are so many more, but I figured if these are the ones that popped into my head, they must be my favorites. So, Oh Holy Night, definitely a favorite. And I want to say that I really like Celine Dion's version of it. The next one is Christmas Island. And growing up, we had a vinyl record that was of the Lennon Sisters, a really, really old sister group. And they had a Christmas album, and I loved it, and I still love it, and I still listen to it. And I'm not sure if you don't know what that song is, I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. Google the Lennon Sisters Christmas Island. It's just a really cute, fun song. The next one is, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but I'm not. Funky Christmas by New Kids on the Block. And I was just telling my friend at work that the New Kids on the Block Christmas album that came out in the 90s, back when I was wearing like huge Donnie Wahlberg buttons all over me, it's a really underrated Christmas album. That should be a popular Christmas album because there's some really good songs on there that I'm surprised didn't become kind of classic Christmas ballads and things like that. But again, if you've never heard it and you were a New Kids on the Block fan back in the day, make sure you YouTube Funky Christmas. Another classic song is Noel, and also Away in a Manger. Sleigh Ride, which is the one that's like, just hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Yeah, I like that one. And Silver Bells, one of my faves for sure. Silent Night, Oh Come All You Faithful. And number 10 is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peek. Okay, you've had enough. I used to think that song was so funny as a little kid because I don't really have a memory of believing in Santa Claus, but I must have at some point because I just thought that song was so funny. Like, why is Mommy kissing Santa Claus, you know? But those are my top 10s. And again, same thing. What are some of your favorite Christmas songs? And, you know, are there certain songs that are songs that have been sung by, you know, all kinds of people? It amazes me that they keep releasing, new artists keep releasing more and more versions of a song. I tend to go for the more classic versions myself. But let me know what some of your faves are. And okay, we're going to try to get through this list. CJ asked, what is my favorite part of Christmas? And I think my favorite part is the traditions, the things that, you know, you do as a family, and going back to when I was younger and now trying to incorporate some of those traditions into our household. I would say that the traditions of Christmas. What is something about Christmas you don't like? Okay, Christmas to me, I love giving gifts to people, and come on, it's fun getting gifts too, but I grew up with a focus on, you know, why we celebrate Christmas, and it's disappointing that it's just turned into, you know, really just such a commercial thing. And, you know, I can see getting gifts for like your spouse and your children and your parents, but as we get older and our sisters have children and their children have children, and, you know, people get married and they branch out, and it's okay, so the thing I don't like is the pressure to get something for everybody. And, you know, it's difficult when you try and lay down to people that, okay, look, please don't get us anything. Don't get, you know, our child anything, because we have to scale back. You know, we can't afford to get everything, you know, things for everybody. And that's not what it's about anyways. And then, you know, there's that pressure there of, okay, well, we won't get anything. And maybe then people will finally understand, okay, they really didn't get us anything back. And not that I think people expect something back, but I'm pretty sure we've all been in that awkward situation where somebody gives us something and we're like, well, I really didn't bring anything for them, you know, and it makes you feel kind of crappy. And I just really would like maybe name drawing for extended family. Draw one name, everybody draw one name, and focus on one gift for that person, and just not have all that pressure. Yeah, okay. Favorite Christmas memory. This is easy. because it's a more recent memory, and it's actually Christmas Eve 2015. The church we were going to at that time, it was a very small church, and they do a candlelight Christmas service, and my husband was going to be reading some scripture from the Christmas story out of the Bible, and I was doing a song. I was singing a song that evening. So my husband is he's pretty shy, and so he was in the bedroom. As we were getting ready, I'm like in one room practicing my song, and he's in the bedroom, like reading through this over and over and over again. And he was like so nervous. And I remember going to him and just being like, babe, you're going to be fine. Just relax. You're going to be fine. And he was like so nervous. And I'm like, my gosh, you're reading out of the Bible. It's going to be there in front of you. I've got to memorize stuff. But I was just so concerned that he was so nervous. And he asked his oldest daughter to come spend Christmas Eve with us, to come to the Christmas service with us. And we had Lily with us as well. And I don't know, I was clueless. I really was clueless. But after the service was said and done, the church was still just candlelit, and people were getting up, mulling around, because we had like desserts and coffee afterward. And I'm like running around trying to like pick things up and clean things up, and I didn't even realize he's like kind of trying to get a hold of me. And next thing you know, I see him get down on his knee in front of me. And I was just like, no way. No way. This is not happening right now. It was so surreal. Just such a beautiful, beautiful scene. And honestly, you guys, we didn't really talk all that much about getting married. I had been through a divorce. He had been through a divorce, and I knew that he really almost had some like commitment issues. I think he was really afraid to get married again. So it was beautiful. It was the most beautiful thing, and I loved it. It couldn't have been a more beautiful place to do it, and in a place that we just really both revere. We're on the same page with our faith, and it means a lot to us. And it was a beautiful moment, and we had the girls there, and yeah. So that is my favorite Christmas memory. And he did so good, you guys. He's so romantic. He really did so good. So, okay. What do you do for New Year's Eve? Usually not much. For the past few New Year's Eve, I believe, a couple of those times our friend Jody came and stayed with us, and we just kind of hung around our house and played some pool, played some games, and that's about it. This New Year's Eve, we are having a cheat day. We haven't had like any junk food, any bad things since the beginning of September. So we are going to splurge a little and have some of the things that we've been missing, and then starting New Year's Day back into it, fresh and new, back into keto, and that's fine with us. We're not going crazy. We're not tempted to stop eating the way we're eating. It's just nice sometimes to have a little, break. So that's what we're doing. What are 2 things that happened to you in 2018? We had a pool installed. I've always wanted a pool, and we have one now. And we started the keto diet, and hubby is at around 72 pounds, and I'm hovering around 42 pounds lost so far since September third or fourth. Best advice you can give someone. You know, I think, and this is something that I really need to learn for myself as well. And this is why it came to mind. And I think the best advice is to extend forgiveness to yourself and to others. Bitterness, you know, takes root in your heart, and if you let it take root, it really is like a poison. And when I say forgive, you know, you don't always forgive and forget. You don't always forgive and, you know, say you had a friendship that is a toxic friendship. I've had that in my life. You know, I cut ties with people throughout my life. I wouldn't go back to being friends with them, but at the same time, you have to kind of let go of the things that happened. And I just think all in all, when we can learn to do that, and especially with ourselves, you know, we've got to forgive ourselves for things that we've done in our past. It just makes for a better, longer life, I believe. One thing you want to learn to do, I want to learn like videography. I want to learn how to make better videos to, you know, have just better content and better visuals and all that good stuff. It's just finding the time to do it, you know. So yeah, in a nutshell, the title of my autobiography would be A Blessed Hot Mess. I think that sums it up. Is there a favorite concert you have been to? Yes, and that was the Beastie Boys many moons ago. I want to say probably late 90s, early 2000s, and happened to get some free tickets that were VIP seating, and it was just, I love the Beastie Boys, and it was like they were right there, and it was just a great concert. Best gift you have received. I would have to say the best gift was, I was probably around 8 or 9 years old, and my dad had made me this beautiful 2-level wooden dollhouse, and he even put like different linoleum flooring to, you know, make a kitchen and a living room. He had a beautiful staircase that everything was made by hand. A chimney and windows. It was a beautiful house, and I'm so bummed out because, you know, I don't know what happened to it. My mom was notorious for throwing things away. Like, if she thought you outgrew it, she got rid of it. It was a very clutter-free home, and I don't know if they gave it to one of my nieces, or honestly, I believe they just like threw it out once I was too old to play with it. And it's really a bummer. I wish I still had it. I really do. Pizza or tacos? Pizza, easy. And what is one thing you can't get enough of? One thing I can't get enough of. This is a hard one. I didn't like pre-answer that. We'll make it something cheesy. I can't get enough of my husband's hugs and kisses. And it's cheesy, but it really is. He's got the best hugs. He's just like a big dude, and like a hug from him makes me feel so safe and fuzzy inside, and I just can't get enough of it. Yep. And that is pretty much the end of the questions. I think I answered most of them, girl. some of them, honestly, I'm like, I had to think so hard that my brain started hurting because I really just didn't know. But thank you so much for the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing the answer to these questions, and make sure you comment below with some of your faves, like I said, and with whatever else you want to say. And I really appreciate all of you so much, and really, I appreciate your support. And I just thank you so much for hanging with me. And I hope that you continue to hang with me. And we are coming to the end of Vlogmas. So, handful of videos left. And I hope you enjoyed those as well. I don't know, you guys. I think I am going to go finish my glass of wine and kick back and relax a little bit. And just, while I'm relaxing, thinking about the million things that I have to do before Christmas, right? So cheers, my ladies, and until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye.